Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to be playing with the GPD Win. This is an awesome little portable PC unit with a built-in, pretty much Xbox 360 controller. You have your full keyboard built in as well, mouse support. You have the D input, X input, and then mouse support switch to change how the stick works on the controls here, which is pretty awesome and intuitive. In the box, you do get your charging cable, some headphones, and all that. Not very important stuff. Overall, the system specs real quick. We're running Windows 10 64-bit. We have 720p resolution. The screen is touchscreen, 5 points capacitive touchscreen. We have an Intel HD 405 graphics built in. Pretty awesome stuff. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage capacity, but we could also use micro SDs to expand upon that. You have HDMI output. You can put this bad boy on your TV. We do have Bluetooth support, which is pretty awesome. Wi-Fi. You've got all your standards. This thing is ready to roll. I've been having a lot of fun with this device. The controls feel great. Everything looks awesome. 6,700 milliamp hour battery. I've been getting about 8 hours life out of it. But I figured, let's go ahead and test a couple games. So a popular one right now is Bendy and the Ink Machine. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so here we go. I'm booting up Bendy and the Ink Machine through Steam, which I've tried a lot of games through Steam, and I've had a lot of success. For this video, though, I'm going to be using an Xbox 360 controller. I could have easily just used a capture card to capture the video and audio from this game, but I decided, you know what, for this one, let me just show the game actually playing on the handheld and not on the big screen. So sorry for the reflection or the glare or anything like that. Tried to set it up the best I can, but I just thought it was more unique to actually see this playing on this little handheld that is barely bigger than a new 3DS extra large. It's freaking insane, to be honest with you. But I know this game is pretty popular, and my kids were bugging me to put it on here so they could play, and we could kind of check the game out. They watch videos of this all the time. Pretty interesting game. You can get the first chapter for free, which is what I'm playing here. I'm not very good at this game. I've played it once before with my kids, just kind of checking it out. So don't mind me being lost and not knowing what to do. This isn't typically a game I would be playing, but I know it's very popular, and a lot of people would love to see this in handheld form. It's really popular with the kids and adults as well. A lot of people love this game. It's being continued. There's, I guess, the third chapter is coming out in September, and my kids are going crazy about that. Oh my God, we got to buy chapter 3. We got to play it. They suck you in with chapter 1 being free, and then the chapters after that you got to pay. But hey, making a game isn't free, obviously. So as you can see, this game is running very well. The frame rate's not too bad. This is not a graphically intense game, to be honest with you. It's not insane. So this game, yeah, it's playing very good on here. The other games I've tested have been Dark Souls 2, which, my God, that game plays great on this handheld. It's there's a lot of Dark Souls fans out there, and what would you give to play it in a handheld whenever you got the chance? You have your Steam saves and whatnot, so you can take it on the go with you. There's a lot of games you can do that. I've played Final Fantasy IV on here, the updated version with 3D graphics. Also not a game that's graphically intense, but it plays great. I've played Dead Cells on here. Dead Cells, for a 2D game, it's not flawless, but it's damn near close, and it plays great for me. And I've been playing that more than any of the other games that I have on Steam on this handheld. I've just been enjoying it so much. This little fella, there's just so much you can do with it. Some people are gonna question, well, why not just have a laptop? Yeah, I have a laptop, but I don't bring my laptop with me anywhere. It's too cumbersome. This thing is something a woman could throw in her purse. You could put it in a 2DS or 3DS pouch and take it with you, which is what I've been doing. I have a Legend of Zelda pouch for my 3DS that I use for this, and I just slide it in there and take it with me on the go when I'm waiting around for somebody, or waiting to pick up the kids, or meeting my wife, or any other weird little things I got going on. boom, I bust out the GPD win, and I start playing around with my Steam games, watching YouTube videos, whatever, trying to get a little work done here and there. It's a very multi-purpose handheld. It's designed to play games, and I really do dig these controls that are implemented into this device. The analogs are by a Japanese company. I believe they're called Alps, and they're very high quality. They're really good. The left and right triggers and shoulder buttons, the little bumpers, they have some high quality micro switches built into them as well that are from a Japanese company. And they take a little getting used to, don't get me wrong. I could be playing this game perfectly fine, holding the system in my hand and using it, but I wanted to have it stabilized so you guys can see the actual gameplay. But once you get used to the controls, more so the bumpers, the triggers, the left and right, those take a little while to get used to. I would say maybe a day. If you're going to grab one of these, understand that you're going to take about a day getting used to and accustomed to the way the triggers are, the different modes, how to swap it between, being a mouse or being an Xbox controller or using it as direct input. If you have it in mouse mode, your triggers, your left and right, or left and right mouse click. It takes a little getting used to, but once you got it down, it is freaking awesome, and I really dig it. It works out great for me. You can also use the screen, the touch screen. Me personally, I don't like touching screens for some reason. You get smudges all over the place, drives me nuts. But I have used that on here, and it works great. Like I stated earlier, it has 5 points of touch, so you can use 5 fingers and go crazy, whatever the heck you want to do. I don't know what you would need more than 1 or 2 points of touch for, but hey, this does support 5. Pretty cool that it has that. This was I believe an Indiegogo fund campaign last year, which was fulfilled toward the end of the year. And I didn't follow it then, but when I heard about the GPD XD and that there was a Windows version, I was like, my God, I would love to check that out, to have a portable Windows machine in my hands. And it's just having that controller built in, 8-hour battery life. I would think you would get a couple hours out of this thing, but the battery is a really good battery, and it lasts quite a while. I believe I said it was 6,700 milliamp hours. It's 3.8 volts, and it lasts a long time. You could also have, I've got tons of these little portable battery packs lying around. So hey, if I need one, I can just plug in the USB Type-C into the system and then plug it into my little portable battery pack charging unit and be good to go, which I've done that as well to charge her up on the road. It's so convenient. I really love this thing. Like I said, a lot of the games I've played have worked out great. One game that I was hoping would work great, but I couldn't get it to work well enough for it to be playable in my eyes, was Rocket League. Rocket League is an extremely popular game. Now, I lowered the settings, everything down to, the lowest possible, and turned everything special off on Rocket League, and it still had a slight stutter. The frames per second dipped real low, and it was playable but not enjoyable for me. So unfortunately, I can't get Rocket League to work on this properly, but I can get Dark Souls 2 to work. I can get Borderlands 2 to work. I can get Crysis. I can get Resident Evil. I can get a lot of games to run on this and run on it well. I just can't get Rocket League to work. I don't know what's up with that. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. If you guys are interested in this device, I'll have a link in my description, where you can grab it from either gearbest.com or you can get it off of Amazon. I'll put links for both. I was provided this unit from GearBest, and they have some excellent customer service, in my opinion. I have used them for other things. Their shipping is reasonable. You can get free shipping or low-cost shipping, and it'll take a little while because it is coming from China for the most part. But if you pay a little extra, usually it's only a couple bucks, you get upgraded and you can get your packages within a matter of days, if not, within a week. And I'm amazed by that. They're on top of their game. There's other Chinese companies out there, and I'm not going to name names, but I've had a lot of lackluster service from other companies. But GearBest, unbiased opinion. I really dig them. Their prices are good. A lot of times they have flash sales. They have coupon codes. So some of these things, if if you want it tomorrow or you want it within 2 days, yeah, Amazon's going to be an option. But typically you're going to find the better price on GearBest. You might have to, if you want to up the shipping, pay a couple bucks more, get it within a few days. Cool, within the U.S. anyway. I'm not sure, within other countries how the shipping is. But hey, you're still getting a really good price. I think this is an excellent device. I've been digging the service that I've gotten from GearBest on the stuff that I've purchased on the side, with my own money. It's great, and I dig it, and I appreciate what they're doing. So, like I said, if you want this device, it's coming highly recommended from me. It is a bit pricey, typically going to be around $300 or so, somewhere around there. Depends on what kind of sales they got going on, but keep tabs, peep it out, get yourself an awesome deal. But with that said, guys, smash that like button if you could, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will catch you guys next time. Boom!